Hello and good morning, everyone. So, we are going to be playing some more Dead by Daylight, as no one is surprised. Because let's be real, no one is surprised. I did announce that this is going to be the plan last night. Oh, it helps if I spell things right. I was like, is Moogbot not going to work? There we go. No, I had a spelling error. Anyway, I actually don't have the game open because it's still updating. So, I want to get the stream started, so at least it was started. And when I can actually get into the game, I'll be able to just jump right in. I made the announcements on Blue Sky and Twitter that this was going to be the plan for this morning. That I was going to wait for the PTB to come out before going live. Um, Blue Sky uses a more general social media where I will also post announcements in addition alongside the rest of my life. Whereas Twitter, I only post announcements because Twitter's a hot mess, and Twitter was broken this morning. So like, I was trying to interact with someone, and I have no idea if I actually did because of how the game's going, or not how the app was working. So yeah, it's been a fun morning. Uh, but like I said, we're playing Dead by Daylight. We're gonna be doing the PTB stuff. I'm very excited. Mainly because leakers are like very confident about what the chapter is gonna be. Um, and who this new killer is. So I'm very excited to play them. But I should also make the disclaimer that all of this is potentially going to be added into the live game come next month. I say potentially because it could still be changed, it could be edited, it could end up being scrapped altogether, should they not like it. Um, but I will dive more into the actual details about what is changing when I finally get in. Yeah, because I'll read the stuff from the developer update when I get into the game proper. So, I think that is kind of it for my announcements. I didn't do the YouTube spiel, so I should probably do that. If you haven't checked out Ray, I do have a YouTube channel. Is primarily VODs. Um, so it's just in collection of all of my past streams over the past like I think 2 years. Um, so go check that if you haven't already. And if you're on YouTube, you should think about coming to hang out live because when you come hang out live, you get access to all sorts of cool stuff like me and my friends in real time, the stream background music, and interactions with the stream, such as selecting builds that I run, selecting characters that I play in Dead by Daylight, playing along with us with your own personal journal in Phasmophobia, uh, affecting my weather patterns in Stardew Valley. I'm looking to get more stuff set up for Stardew Valley as well. Um, that are usually oh, I know in for Magic the Gathering, you guys can see my deck lists and stuff. So lots of stuff to interact with in addition to just hanging out live and chatting with us. So yeah, if you're on YouTube, you should come hang out live. But continue to show your support on YouTube. So yeah, I'm gonna step away from my computer while it finishes its process. Um, yeah. But that being said, I will get music on for you guys. So I'll be back in a few. All right, everyone. I am here. My sign's not on. There we go. Everything is right in the world. I think it's too bright today. That's like, that's lowest setting. Not at the lowest setting, but hello, good morning. We are playing the new PTB today. So it is very exciting. We get to use the content that's coming next month, starting today. And it officially is the Ghoul. Uh, like from Tokyo Ghoul. We have for a quick summary for a full list, visit obviously below. New killer, the Ghoul. One-eyed terror, special ability Kagune Leap. Use the power button to charge and launch the Kagune. Tentacles attached to any vertical surface within range and quickly pull the Ghoul forward. After completing a leap, the Ghoul has a window to perform a second consecutive Kagune Leap or put Kagune Leap into cooldown by using the Activate Ability button. Enters a cooldown once the Ghoul has consumed their leaps, if they leap over a vault or down pallet, or if the Kagune grabs and leaps at a survivor. So you can hit survivor. If the Ghoul's second consecutive leap targets a survivor, they perform a grab attack. Grab attacks damage survivors if they are healthy, inflict deep wounds, and leave a Kagune mark. Performing a grab attack also triggers Enraged mode. Okay. So this is where things get interesting. Special ability Enraged mode. While enraged, the Ghoul can perform up to 3 consecutive Kagune leaps, and can leap over vaults more quickly if they launch their Kagune at a survivor. Enraged mode remains active while there are survivors afflicted with the Kagune mark. Marked survivors will lose their mark if they are fully mended or if they are downed. The Ghoul cannot grab attack marked survivors. Once no marked survivors remain, a countdown begins when the countdown depletes. The enraged mode ends. A perfectly timed grab attack will add extra time to the countdown. The countdown is paused while carrying survivors. Oh, Hex, nothing but misery. After you damage survivors 8 times with basic attacks, Adult Tome becomes a Hex Totem, cursing all survivors. When you damage a survivor with a basic attack, they gain 5% hindered for 10, 12, or 15 seconds. So this is on attack 9 onward. And that is 5% hindered for X time until the totem's gone. So once you get those 8 hits, and I mean, that's a perk that waits to activate. So that's cool. Forever Entwined. When a survivor takes damage, 1 token up to 6, 7, 8 for gain 1 token up to 6, 7, or 8. For each token, you drop and hook you pick up, drop, and hook survivors 4% faster. Interesting. I can see this being used in backpack builds. I would use this in a backpack build. This is going into a backpack build. None are free. When you hook a survivor for the first time, gain 1 token up to 4. When all generators are completed for each tokens, all windows and upright pallets are blocked for everyone for 12, 14, 16 seconds. Wait. All windows, upright pallets. It's when the gens are complete. It is not once the endgame collapse starts. I think it would be much interesting if it was an endgame collapse perk, similar to Blood Warden. But Blood Warden also requires a hook during said endgame to activate. Compared to this, where it's just as soon as I guess if you're like on top of people, they won't be able to get away. I know, I'll have to see the none are free. Because it could be really, really good. I mean, that's a lot of control. All windows and any upright pallets get blocked. Scratch mark improvements. Main improvements to scratch mark spawn logic. They should spawn on the ground more consistently. Surrender option. Under specific scenarios, which we will get into, it will be possible to surrender during a trial and retain some progress, including blood points, match XP, challenge progress, and emblem scores. Surrendering in the following conditions does not incur a penalty, but will not be counted as a completed trial and still cause item add-on loss. So so all of the actual like intra-match stuff gets saved. Your blood points, your XP, progress, emblems, all that stuff gets saved. But you do lose your item add-ons, anything that is, I assume, all progress and anything that is only for a single trial, because those don't continue to count into a next trial. So why would they in this scenario? But for the killer, when all the remaining survivors are bots, or if no generator has been completed within the last 10 minutes. Because if you are unaware, there's an hour-long timer on all matches. And people will abuse that. But this will force survivors to be working on gens. And I mean, getting one completed in 10 minutes, it only takes a little over, I think it takes 60 to 120 seconds to do a generator. So you can see where the math is mathing there. There are also 2 conditions for survivors to surrender under. When all other remaining survivors are bots, so if you have 3 people disconnect, or when all survivors are in the dying state. Interestingly, it's remaining survivors, so let's say 1 person disconnected, 2 people escaped. The last person could surrender. Or if it's a case of like 2 people killed, 1 person disconnected, the last person can also disconnect, but now safely. And yeah, if all survivors are just put into the dying state. So if someone goes for the whole full team slug to bleed out, people can disconnect during that freely. Map. Forsaken Boneyard. The Eyrie of Crows main building was modified. Windows have changed position and drops from the exterior have been added to the balcony. Yes! The content of the tiles has been revisited to reduce the amount of small collisions that were reducing the quality of the navigations. I literally was running into a rock in a weird spot the other day. So I wonder if those collision boxes will be fixed. New tiles have been created, double palette tiles. An extension of the theme has been added. Dead Sands is a new map added to the roster under the Forsaken Boneyard theme. It expands the lore and at the same time nerfs the realm offering. The branches with large collisions that would appear between tiles have been removed. I forgot that there were tree branches that you could get stuck on. As like killers and stuff. Base game. Exit gate notifications are visible for 12 seconds when they are powered was 7 seconds. Blood point balancing. Oh. Safe hook rescue higher. Heal with no med kit higher. Heal with med kit higher. Heal self higher. Is they just giving us more blood points for being altruist for getting stuff done? They increase the amount of time that you can get the chased points. Increase good wiggles 50 each and great to 100. Following score events have been moved to a different category. Dropping a pallet now adds survival points instead of boldness. Stunning the killer now awards boldness instead of survival. So they swapped those two. Cleansing a dull totem is now survival, and hex is now survival, instead of both being boldness. So they put more stuff into the survival category, which is good. Decrease time it takes to mend your own deep wound to 10 seconds was 12. They took 2 seconds across deep wound across the board, which is really nice. Legion was buffed because the deep wound change is happening. Decreased fatigue duration to 2.5 seconds was 3. Increased movement speed during fatigue to 2.3 meters was just over 2 meters. The 2.07 feels weird. Increased duration of Feral Frenzy to 11 seconds, so you add a base extra second, and you took 5 seconds off the cooldown. Increased bonus movement speed gained per hit in Feral Frenzy to almost a full quarter of a meter, rather than just 0.2. I would love to see that fully brought up to the full quarter meter, the 0.25. Just because it's easier to track how much faster you're going yourself. But again, these are changes that are happening in conjunction with the deep wound changes. So now we're able to get out of the deep wound faster. But because deep wound is all Legion does, they have to adjust Legion. Because realistically, that's all they can do with their power, is just put people into deep wound. And if deep wounds are this much easier to get out of, Legion needs to be a bit quicker now, which it feels bad. I know it feels bad, and it will probably feel awful to face, but I get it. Add-ons also adjusted. Mural Sketch grants 0.08 movement speed rather than the 0.1. Meaning you go from 0.24 to 0.248 instead of, I guess, going to 0.34, because right now you're going from 0.2 to previously, before the update, you went from 0.2 to 0.3 meters added with the mural sketch, which felt really, really nice. It kind of meant that you were, if you really liked that additional movement speed, you were always running the mural sketch, which kind of sucked. So this will be nice. I don't have to run mural sketch as much. Mischief List now increased Feral Frenzy duration by 1 second was 2 seconds. Makes sense. You don't want people extending their duration for like ever. With the Mischief List, anyway. Increased tail attack. So Xenomorph got nerfed a bit. I mean, it's a rework across the board. Because their feet meter is more important now. They decreased the killer instinct range when exiting a tunnel, or increased. So they can see people further when they exit tunnels now, which is nice. Increased the charge time for the tail attack and the charge volume for survivors. There were quite a few people who were very upset about this. Because in this part it feels very survivor-sided. But coming from a survivor who's been on the survivor side of a lot, there are times when you can't even hear them charge up at all. And you're like, they charged up? How? Because if they were placed in a tile weird and charged up a little bit, like, out of your sight, you wouldn't be able to hear them at all. And 0.2 seconds, just for a lot of people, is not enough time to be able to react. That extra 0.15 seconds will be a huge change. It's not a lot of time, but it is a huge change. But there's also this, decrease the time it takes to exit out of the tunnel. And I mean, the tail cooldown getting faster is nice. Sorry, I'm going to be yapping about these changes for a bit. Increase the total amount of fire required to burn the xenomorph out of crawler mode to 175. It's almost doubled. But that's because there's now a delay before the heat begins to dissipate. I mean, it reflects more of how heat actually dissipates, where it takes a couple seconds to start dissipating. And obviously, they decrease the rate at which it dissipates because 25 per second was super fast. If they were out of the fire for just long enough, they could just literally run through the fire 2 seconds later to get survivors. So they can still run through the fire a bit, but that heat that they have still stays around. Obviously, add-ons have been adjusted in relation to these changes. Okay. Good guy, decrease Heidi Ho down cooldown to 12 seconds. It was 14, so you can get into Heidi Ho faster again. Decrease the time it takes to reach max speed at the start of Slice and Dice and after scampering a window or a pallet. So this will just get him back faster again in his chases. Terror Radii. We have Hillbilly and Blight Terror Radius changing to 40 meters, so they're increasing. And decrease the Pig, the Ghostface, and the Skull Merchant Terror Radius to 24 meters from 32. So all 6 of these, or 5 of these killers were all 32 meter radii. Which, I mean, looking at them, you're looking at 3 of some of our stealthier killers versus 2 of our louder killers. So having them have the same terror radius distance does feel a little weird. So I'm happy to see this change. But they were each moved 8 meters in appropriate directions. Alright, killer perks. Alien Instinct, increased aura reveal duration to 8 seconds, increased oblivious duration to 40, 50, 60 seconds. Holy shit. Alien Instinct is now going to be a much more viable perk. A lot of people didn't like it in its current form, so this should see it used. Deathbound decreased range to 12, 8, 4 meters was 16, 12, 8 meters. I don't remember what Deathbound is. Anything that does aura reveal in Oblivious, I kind of know. I don't remember the exact trigger of Alien Instinct, but increasing aura and Oblivious is ridiculous. His area increased Oblivious duration to 30, 35, 40 seconds. Annoying. Decreased cooldown to 20 seconds. So yeah. Not only is this area longer, but it's gonna come out again faster. Okay, Knockout. Knockout's a hot topic one. Knockout's getting a full rework. It's not getting adjustments, it's getting a full rework. Now, instead of completely hiding the aura of a survivor put into the dying state from their other survivors, it does pallet stuff. Knockout's going to be used a lot more in chases now instead. When a survivor drops a pallet, if they move 6 meters away from it within 6 seconds, they gain 5% hindered for 3, 4, or 5 seconds depending on the level of the perk. We will see these numbers change. That being said, if a killer's running Knockout, it is going to force people to learn how to play very close to their pallets when they drop them. Which I think is very, very cool. Especially with something like one of the Oni's perks. One of the Oni's perks now cares about pallets. So having that with Knockout, the new version of Knockout will be... because it kind of stops pallets from being a problem. Now you can make an anti-pallet build. Nemesis increased or reveal duration to 8 seconds was 4. I don't remember what Nemesis. But it's an aura reveal, so doubling the aura reveal time is always crazy. Quick and Quiet has its cooldowns reduced across the board by 5 seconds. Deception, again, 5-second reduction across the board. Dance With Me increased hidden scratch mark duration to 5 seconds. Previously was 3. And decreased the cooldown, again, 5 seconds across the board. Red Herring decreased repair requirement to 1 second, so you can get to it faster. And decreased cooldowns, again, 5 seconds across the board. Loadouts. Equipped elements now show units left counter. What? I'll have to check that out. Are we gonna see, like... Oh, this is how many items I still have when we go to pull something up? Bot improvements now correctly strafe when aimed by a killer's first range attack. Survivor bots are now less interested in chests and won't try to steal the loot of another player. Survivor bots no longer repeatedly enter lockers trying to craft a flashbang. That was very funny. I did that the other night, trying to craft a flashbang. Various fixes, various fixes for audio, bots, characters, environmental maps, perks, and UI. Known issues: blast mine might not always blind the killer. Is that what we were seeing yesterday? Oh, that's why the weird blast mine reactions with the blight. PTB save game and progress. People evaluating the player test build. Use to know about your save data and progress in the player test build. Your personal profile has been copied from the live servers to the PTB servers on March 4th. Any purchase or purchases made on the live servers after this date will not be reflected on the PTB. All progress made during the PTB will not be transferred over into live servers. The Lorix sales will not transfer to the live build. See you in the Fog DVD team. Killer, where is he? Where is he? There he is. The Ghoul, level 1. Oh, look at how fluid his tails are. And we're using pre-tortured Hanaki. Okay. We are going to, first things first, we're going to flip to the survivor side to get blood points, because we need blood points to spend in Hanaki. Sorry, I might be insufferable about this. Why is the chat open? Oh, I can now just close the chat? Be like, nah, I don't want to deal with you bitches. Cool. Yeah, I want speed. Yeah, I just want gen stuff on my toolbox because the rest of my build is other stuff. Yeah. Let's see how often we play against them. Connection, the host could not be established. Did I spend too much time in the PTB? They're trying to... Hold on. They pull the PTB server immediately. Something's still broken with it. Okay. Hold up. So I guess the patch notes didn't originally... Hold on. I'm going to relaunch. Hold up, because now things are... These messages that I just... Okay. Claim the arc cells. Oh, they're pin messages. Okay. These are arc cells to make sure I can get everyone. I tend not to use them just because I don't remember how many I have in the base game. I know it doesn't affect the base game, but I do want to make sure I have them. I don't need PTB 8.5. I need 8.6 info. Sorry, it's very on brand that I'm immediately not able to do anything. Let's see, DBD Twitter, have you said anything? Sorry, guys. Some people are saying they didn't end up downloading the PTB correctly. Which is crazy. I mean, obviously, DBD. You gain tokens. You gain tokens. But we saw that's already been updated in... Everyone's just pissy about it being an anime character. What? Yeah, people are just hating on it because... A lot of people are pissy, not realizing he's actually a horror icon in the anime world. Which is crazy for me. Coming from someone who, like, got into anime through horror, it just feels so weird that so many people are like, eh. And it's like, visually, he looks sick. Mind you, these are a lot of comments from, like, last night. Like, over the past, like, 6 to 8 hours. And this has been live for one. First of all, the animation of it coming out of his back is gorgeous. It looks similar to the Blight's bubbles, which kind of upsets me, just a bit redder. But this, and I need to specify, that it is this version of Ken Kaneki that I am happy that they put in the game. Because, lore-wise, this version of him is insanely blood drunk and kill happy. It is why he goes into an enraged mode. He will be very interesting, though, functionality-wise. Yeah. Anyone who's saying he shouldn't be in the game doesn't understand what the character is. And if anyone wants to fight me about that, bet. Because the way horror is done in anime and manga is not the same way that horror is done for movies, especially US horror movies, feel very different. I'm so glad I can close the chat, y'all. Because now you have little messages of join match, X person joined, which is awful. So yeah, I'm gonna have to close the chat all the frickin' time. But I'm very excited regardless. And look, we actually got into a match, so the servers are fine again. Someone wants to go to the new map. And the rest of us want blood points. Someone wants a new map. I want the new blood points. So yeah, the ghoul will stay in enraged mode as long as survivors are afflicted with the Kagune mark. Mending or being downed will remove the Kagune mark. The cocoon mark. Oh god. This is when... Oh! Where's my building? This is the new map. Oh, Boneyard. Boneyard, why you gotta do us this dirty? The gut punch of there being literally nothing on this map. Oh boy. Oh, and there's so many obstacles. I feel so bad because I could be playing with someone else. But I plays on PlayStation. No ruin. Love to see it. I think this is going to be like my favorite locker. This one that's weirdly on the edge. You can totally see someone getting in and out of. Oh no, I want to be on the other side of the generator. I was incorrect. Where are you? I heard you. Why do I only hear him when I get to the generator? I also don't actually hear a Terra Radius. Oh, well, there he is. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. I don't know what's happening. But, like, look at how his tail moves. It's so unnatural. It's creepy. Oh, that must be him aiming? Oh, I love the rock music, too. Oh, it being rock music is so good. Yeah. Oh. That was terrifying. How far can you leap, my guy? Because that was frightening. But I didn't end up with the mark. Is it because he didn't hit me directly? I do want to get this done. Because it should at least charge my flash grenade. No, this is going to be my first match too with Kaneki. Look at me, 99ing my gens. Oh my goodness. My guy, I want to see your enraged mode. Oh wait, what was that? What was that? Oh, and that's the mark. Oh. Sir, hit me with your enrage mark. He just flies. Oh, we can see where he's aiming. Oh, that's terrifying. He just sailed over me. Y'all, who needs to body block? Why is she broken? Oh, is it because of the... Sure. How far does it... Oh, he can use all these weird environmental things. I wanted to see if he was using any of the perks. That is a frightening animation. Also, look how much vertical height he gets on it. I want to see the Mori. Can you guys give me the time to get the Mori? To view it? Does he just break the wall? Hold up. Or can he grab the ending wall? Girly Pop, I would have given myself up to be... No. Do the Mori. Do the Mori. There we go. Oh, right for the hands. Oh. Why do I fuck with the Mori? Ah. Oh, they just immediately left. No, but the Mori looks so cool. The Mori looks so cool, y'all. Connection to the party has been locked. It kicked me out. I was the only one in the party. You can't create a party because you're already in a party. Huh? What is happening? Why is it... Why is it immediately matchmaking me? Yeah, survive... Yeah, it says looking for match the ghoul. Hold on. Okay. That fixed that. Nope. Okay. I'm just not allowed to play the Survivor half of the game anymore? What is happening? Behavior broke again. Behavior, your game broke again. Oh goodness, I will not be able to play this for very long if this keeps happening. I do want to try out the killer side. I just wanted more blood points to spend before heading to the killer side. But I mean, if the game is only going to let me play the killer side, I don't mind. Just think it's silly. That is all. I also haven't eaten today. It's noon. Sorry, I was informing a friend that my life is hell at the moment. Technically, though, we did escape. Love me a good friendly killer. Oh, excuse me. Now it's kind of gross. Want a load game? That would be great. Sorry, I'm trying a new energy drink. It's one of the new monster flavors. The Ultra Blue Hawaiian. Not bad. Ah, I was the last one to load in. Uh, oh. Abracadabra, abracadabra. Feel the beat under the floors. I. Sorry. I'm not sorry. I do it all the time. Or I'll just start singing to my background music. Ew, I also hated our other map. Also, if he can fly like that, can he fly over obstacles and walls and stuff too? Or is it limited to the pallet windows? It seemed like you can just cover the distance to get places, which is truly frightening. Like a blight, but 3-dimension. Did someone find a hex? Because the new hex doesn't show up until people are hit. I say that's a flashlight save. It looks like he's average height, by the way. Actually, he might be considered a short killer. Because I think Legion might be considered a short killer. Oh, I missed that audio kill the first time. Oh, boy. It's going faster, too. Oh, boy. Oh, and that fully stops you. Oh, my goodness. I was like, I can only use this loop for so long. There's no pallet here. Because the pallet in this tile was already used. But I also don't know if he has to M1 to get his hex to activate. So yeah, it looks like we can see the reticle that he aims with. At least some of the time. No, Nia, finish that gen! Nia! Oh, I think the killer's by Nia. I lied. Sir, there is a man swinging at us. I don't want to be here, sir. Please leave me alone. I'm very appreciative that Kaneki decided to leave me alone upon realizing I was unhooked and abandoned. Oh, was that my state going away? It was my state going away. Which does mean he can now grab me with his power. Oh, Ash. Ash, what are you doing? Oh, trying to body block the hook. Why are we all over there, y'all? And yeah, his hex did activate. Ma'am. I was gonna say, I'll wait till I see him coming back. Wiggle, girly pup, wiggle! Wiggle! Oh, I see it. Ooh. Oh, boy. I didn't get the blind there. Can we not be healing here anymore? Thanks, that's great. Nope. I was gonna try to go the other way around him. Also, why was there... There was just a random flashbang at one point, way over here. No, I did forget about the constant hindered with his hex. That is something I should have played around. Ooh, nice. Nice with the blind, too, it looked like. But yeah, he can just do that. I was like, we're not going to test how surrendering works right now, are we? Oh my god, and he's off again. Okay. He's dead on hook. And that is... What just happened? What just happened? Oh. The game disconnected me. Got it. Oh my goodness. What is happening? Are the servers just that unstable at the moment? Because I did not, like, intentionally DC. I mean, I don't have a DC penalty or anything, other than the fact that I lost all of my progress from that match. Yeah, because I get no progress because I didn't surrender using the surrender feature. Isaac Belmont. Party has been lost, and what? It's forcing me... Yeah, looking for Match the Ghoul. Sorry, I'm trying to get a screenshot of it saying that it's looking for the match. Need to make sure I actually got that screenshot just then. Yeah, it's this bottom corner of my screenshot. Okay, I got what I wanted from my screenshot. So let's see. If I come in here, will it allow me to play? Nope. Connection with host cannot be established. Kaneki, it's not that big of a deal. Hey, man. I love when the game breaks. My favorite. Yeah. He'll be officially available on April 2nd. Yeah. I guess it's just server instability. It's gotta be. Bugging out the servers, causing them to see. Oh, my stream is crashing? Are we good now? My stream was crashing for a second. No drop frames or anything, just everything kind of collapsing. I feel like the last PTB wasn't this. Now choose the list of available content. Trying to reload. I've never seen this many errors in a PTB. Yeah, because 70 is not enough. 70,000 is not enough blood points to unlock level 15, I think. Me and my toolbox flashbangs against the world. Come on, no more breakage. No, and I wonder if we'll actually see that the reticle gets removed when we see, because it only seems like sometimes we see it. Doesn't seem like we can always see it. I'm guessing that was just a bug situation. Because I'm guessing it very much will become a situation of, no, the survivors can't see where he's aiming other than, like, the tips of his Kagune tail. No. Why would you... I could understand the eerie offerings right now of people trying to see the new map. But the new map is atrocious. I hate it. Personally, it's not it. But I mean, it is supposed to be just an open desert area. So I mean, I guess it makes sense. I wanted to see the adjustments to the main building on Eerie, and then it gives me the Eerie without the building. Make it make sense. And cool, the generator is up here, okay. Okay. Oh, she out here just to be annoying. I was gonna say, is this what he's gonna do? He's gonna try to hold the enrage mode. Nope, knocked one down. But of course, that puts a stall on the timer. I needed these. And I accidentally activated background player, which sucks. Pedicure on my toes. Phone. See. Don't stop. Make it. Must be. Happening? Are we being chased over here? Is that what's happening? I will find literally anywhere else to do a generator if I could. If I could. There's one. Are we tunneling? And now the dudes are lining. There we I can be. Are they just gonna bully him all match? Don't bully my man Ken Kaneki. There. Be a flash grenade crafting machine, I guess. It works. There are worse things I could be doing. Because at least it guarantees I'm doing gens, too. This enrage mode lasts forever, though. Huh. Oh, the sound effects are so gross and squishy. We really do just be tunneling some days. Oh my goodness. We really just do be tunneling. Like, that one should be by another generator that's not done yet. No, but Shiva knows. Literally none of us have hooks. Is he running Lightborn because he saw the flashlights? I was like, I'm down. There's nothing I can do. So we still haven't fixed the tunneling problem. Look, escape to surrender. Might as well stick this out. He might get off the hook. I doubt it, but he might. Yeah, we saw the surrender option pop up. Why didn't it allow me to see any post-game lobby or anything? Session expired? Okay, what is going on? What the hell is happening? I'm literally seeing nothing commenting about the fact that the server is like crashing every 30 seconds. Is it normal that every lobby, even customs, have 400 milliseconds? Oh my goodness, there's crazy ping that people are dealing with? I'm hoping I have enough to get the 4 perk slots. My guy, you need to calm down. Much. Nope, not even enough to get 3. Ah. I don't need... I keep getting stuff from, like, old BDPTB errors. And not, like, the new ones. I don't get it. I don't know. Kicked out from server! Ah! Why is this unplayable today? Why is today's PTB crashing so much? $11 months ago. December. Hey. I don't need the patch note for the PTB patch. I need you guys to damn game. Alright, I'm trying to see... Sorry, I'm gonna... I was, like, sifting through information, and I don't see anyone commenting about it. The fact that it literally immediately breaks as I try to load in before I can initialize, like, the shaders and stuff is disgusting. What is happening? I might have to come back to PTB tomorrow. I don't want to have to come back tomorrow. But I mean, if it's unplayable in its current form, I have to wait for them to hotfix things. Unfortunately. Okay. Is let me load in all the way into a lobby. So, or at least into the first lobby. I will have to see if Isa Belmont is actually in our Shrine of Secrets, though. Maybe it's fixed at 2 hours of being live? What do we think? Do we think 2 hours live is enough time for behavior to fix it? Or should we give it... Should we give it the rest of the day? I need to share the dilemmas with my Discord friend. Almond. That sounds like not my problem. Oh, the thanatophobia is 100% my problem. Thanatophobia on this killer. Oh, that makes so much sense, actually. Because I mean, it's another deep wound killer. I don't mind it. I think having another one besides Legion will make it so it's not Legion's only thing, and that frenzy is now so much more unique. Hello! And it's another one you gotta break line of sight with a lot. Team bleeding. Nope. I'm pissed. What do you mean my teammate brought him right to me from the start? Is that the Jane? That's... No, it's not the Jane. No, it's the one that got me hurt. You. The fact that he was over here and chose not to come back to us, it makes me very happy. This should pull him out of rage, though, if I heal her. I thought the mending was supposed to fix that timer. Oh, the timer's going down. I see it now. Can we not come over here with him? 5 seconds, people. Fuck's sake. Does this loop have... This loop has lockers, right? He didn't take me here, which kind of upsets me. I did use my full toolbox, though. You just got hindered it. Look, the gen's still regressing. Sure. Nah, I'm ratting other people out. Ain't no way you bring Chase to me a third time and think you get away with it. I am absolutely pointing out where other people are. Because why is this the fourth chase? 4 chases over to this corner. Another one! And another one! Why are we chasing over here again? I'm a totally rational and calm DBD player. Because I didn't even stay for the save. Like, I could have stayed for a save there, and I chose not to. I chose to ditch. I really want whoever has fucking scene partner to stop. I am staying on this gen. I want this gen done. I want to cry. Is what, basement? want to be in the vicinity for the save. Just gonna ditch. He's just gonna ditch. He's hopping between gens. I see. And see, we're all on Deathhook now, so there's really nothing we can do. I mean, I have my flashbangs. I have this flashbang in my hand plus one other. But I can't make a save across the map. Oh, yep. What? What? What just happened? Okay, I need to clip one of these. Because this keeps happening. And it means I'm not getting my blood points I'm earning. So yeah, there's the clip. And I think that just marks it as done. I'm not fighting with this anymore. Because it's so frustrating because I can never see what perks the killers are running anymore. Because look, they also have 0 blood points. So is there something where a killer's disconnecting and it's forcing everyone else to disconnect? But it looks like the others got blood points. And I'm almost more curious, is it worth it for me to die to actually get my blood points at the moment? Because if so, that's fucked. I was really excited to try Ken Kaneki today, but I'm not going to be able to if the game is acting like this. Because I still don't have any blood points to be able to level them up. So I am sorry, but this is where the stream is ending. I'm hoping that maybe later, maybe tomorrow, things will be fixed, things will be a bit more stable, so the PTB will function. But I am very nervous because usually PTBs, kind of when they're released, are how they are. But this is a server issue. This is like an actual server issue. So yeah, I'm sorry. I did not want to have to rage quit my stream today, but here we are. Critter and Blue Sky will have announcements later, but yeah, you can't really test a game if the game doesn't let you finish testing it. Because we can't see if the last perk is going off, if the game's gonna disconnect everyone as soon as the last gen pops. Anyway, I'm sorry. Uh, hopefully I'll be back later. Bye.